Happy Friday to all the people out there. Yesterday, some of you might have seen me on the peninsula. Look at those beautiful sculptures at Point Leo Estate, which was really, really beautiful. Well, you know what, holidays, I suppose are holidays because they come to an end. And also because, let's face it, we don't really have very many places that we can go at the moment, because for those people who don't know, I live in Melbourne, which is in a province called Victoria. And Victoria, at the moment, has got a bit of a spike in coronavirus. So we're kind of not very welcome in the rest of our land that is girt by sea. But it doesn't matter, you know what, because we've got awesome places in our own backyard. And we've got also awesome people in our own backyard. And I don't have to introduce these awesome people to you, but just in case this is your first time with us, we have got
Alex.
And we have got
Isaac.
And they are the Itecu brothers. Now you're asking yourselves, hold on a second. I know Corey in the back, but Corey's brother Jason has decided to have a day off, a day of rest. And we let him have his day off today because tomorrow night, when you join us again for Havda'ah, he will be there as well. And folks, we've got some other people that are going to be joining us over the next few weeks, some new additions to our team that I'm going to be introducing you to, not this week, but next week as well. Hello, welcome. It is so good to see you all joining. Let us know once again where you are. Let us know what you're doing for Shabbat this weekend, anything happening in your lives, any special occasion, anybody's birthday, anybody that you want us to shout out to. And if there is, let us know. In fact, Nicole, who is filming at the moment, on the other side, if there's anybody, I don't know, if you want to see if there's somebody who's perhaps saying it's somebody's birthday, then we could say a special shout out. But in the meantime, just sit back, relax, enjoy. We're going to be singing some songs for you. We're going to be getting ready for Shabbat. We've got about 25 minutes by the time I finish blowing my mouth off that we're going to be singing. The boys are going to be singing. Corey's going to be singing a song by himself. I'm going to be singing a song that I've only sung once actually in the last 3 or 4 months. Wow, it's a long time that we've kind of been in Coronaville, isn't it? Crazy. Sang at the very beginning. It's one of my favorites, and I'll tell you more about it in a little bit. But in the meantime, why don't we get ourselves nice and ready for... Now, that's piano, and this is electric piano. Oh, what do you think? What do you think back at home? Which is a nicer sound? Electric piano? I think so. Good choice. Okay, we're going to start off with the Chunran, and now picture the scene. In Tzfat, Israel, on top of the mountain in the Galilee. The people used to come out in their white clothes, and they used to meditate in the fields, looking onto the beautiful, beautiful scenery of the Galilee, of the Galil all around. And they used to sing these psalms that we're about to sing now, the Kabbalists of Tzfat. L'chu neranana, let us go out and be joyful and sing songs to God. Something like this. 1, 2, 3. L'chu neranana, l'chu neranana, l'chu neranana, Hashem. L'chu neranana, l'chu neranana, l'chu neranana, Hashem. Nariya, tzui sheinu, nikama pana betodara. Nariya, tzui sheinu, b'yismira nariya lo. L'chu neranana, l'chu neranana, l'chu neranana, Hashem. L'chu neranana, l'chu neranana, l'chu neranana, Hashem. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, hey! Hashem. I can hear it. Well, not really, but you know what I'm saying. I can feel the energy across the waves and across the oceans, wherever you are. So good to have you with us for our pre-Shabbat sing-along today, as it is every single week. We welcomed Shabbat, but we also have some special visitors. And the particular visitor that we're going to visit now is the visitor of all visitors that we're going to welcome, and that is God Himself, Hashem. But in this case, we talk about God not as Himself, but God as herself, because God has no body or form. We speak about God being incorporeal, with no substance, no body, no form. And this is the feminine aspect of Hashem that we talk about when we welcome the Shabbat Queen, Kala, Likrat Kala, the Shabbat Queen, Boi B'Shalom. We say Boi, which is the feminine verb, where we say come to God in a feminine sense, because this is God's feminine side. The Shabbat Queen, that we welcome in with this beautiful song, L'Charodi. About calling out to God from the great waters, where we see the immense presence of Hashem everywhere. In the depth of our despair, of our sorrow, of our fear, we say, Hashem, we know that you are with us at all times, in our happiness and in our sadness, in our challenges and in our opportunities, in our failures and in our success. We're going to sing two versions of this song. I'm going to do one with Alex and with Isaac. And then Corey's going to do one by himself on the guitar. Both representations using the same words, and both of them, in their own way, putting forward the emotion of the words themselves. So we'll start off with this one. Me Formation 1. Corey, come next to me.
Measure number 2.
Jacqueline, who is Corey's mum, who is trailing on the other side of the camera. Jacqueline, Shabbat Shalom, welcome. So good to see you. I'm going to sing a song now. This song is again about waters. It's about the earth, the sky, the heat of the fire, the rushing of the waters, and in all of those places we are able to find spirituality, calm. I think you'll know. These ready dancers out there, you'll definitely know this one, and if you want to, grab yourself a partner or not, obviously within a social distancing framework, and enjoy this song. It goes like this. V'shamayim chomayim tzlil hamayim ani magish zot begufi beruchi Hey, 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 של המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי ונשמתי, אדמה ושמיים, חומה אש של המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי ונשמתי, היה 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 הו, היה 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 הו, היה 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 הו, היה 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 הו, היה 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 הו, היה 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 That puts us in a good mood. Right, where is my choir? Where is my choir? Where is my choir? Here we are. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. I think, boys, that we should sing a song of thanks to Hashem. Once again, gratitude, all of those things that we are especially thankful for at this moment. Not tomorrow and not yesterday. Not what will be or what was, but rather what is right now. What are you thankful? What are you thankful for right now, in this moment, in time? This week's parasha very quickly, because I need to give a very quick message. In fact, is the inspiration, we've got a double parasha, we've got the second one, for quite a famous Hollywood movie. Do you know which one it is? For all those pet lovers out there? Anybody know? Do you guys want to give us a clue? Do you think you can? Give us one line of a song. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
One more time, same thing, and
somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't sharpest tool in the shed.
Any clues? Anybody know? Anybody? You got it. I'm going to give you another clue because this song that we say every single day, this is just one version of it, when we're walking to shul in the morning, is probably some of the most famous words from that parasha. It goes something like this. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. One more time. And
Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov
How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, thy dwelling places, O Israel. In other words, picture the scene. The Jewish people were camped in the desert, and they used to get up and schlep somewhere else in the camp. And they get up, and for 40 years they basically schlepped around in the sand, and each time they had to set up camp. And one of the beauties of the way in which they camped was that they didn't stare into each other's, I don't know what you call them, tent openings. So they did it in a way that they had their own privacy. Now, there was a guy by the name of Balak. Balak was the king of Moab, one of the enemies of Bnei Israel. And in the desert, Balak the king heard that the Jewish people and their God were doing all of these crazy things and performing miracles. God, of course, parting seas and giving food in the desert and water out of rocks and plagues in Egypt, all these things, and he was scared. So Balak calls upon Bilam, who was the soothsayer, the wizard. He was the superhero of his generation. And he says to him, I want you to go and curse the Jewish people because I want to make sure that they fail. Now, Bilam says, I don't think I can do that because you know what? Even though I'm not Jewish, I, unfortunately or fortunately, I do what I am told because the inspiration comes from somewhere else, not from me. Anyway, he agrees eventually, and off he goes, and he's on his way, and he's on his donkey, his faithful donkey, and on the way, all of a sudden, the angel of God appears in front of donkey and says, stop! But, of course, Bilam doesn't know that the angel is there because the angel is invisible. And Bilam starts to get angry, and he knaps him, and he knacks him, and he kicks him in the ribs. And the donkey starts talking and says, why are you doing this to me? Have I not been the donkey that has served you all of these years? And Bilam is like, whoa, what is going on over here? Am I seeing things? Have I drunk something that maybe is a little bit too potent? And all of a sudden, God makes the angel of God appear, and the angel says, why are you hitting your donkey? And why are you going to curse the Jewish people? Because they are blessed. And Bilam goes on his way, and instead of cursing the Jews, he blesses them. And he said those famous words. And because of that, this week's parasha inspired a Hollywood musical, which was called Shrek. And that was one of the songs that they were singing. Of course, Shrek in Yiddish means a fright, because Yoga was so ugly that he gave people a fright. But of course, he wasn't ugly. He was a beautiful, beautiful person, and marries Fiona, who was a beautiful, beautiful person too, teaching us a whole lot of messages. Number one, don't judge a book by its cover, because it's the inner beauty that counts. I'm giving you a message about the movie Shrek. I suppose the parasha talks about the same thing, because the donkey couldn't see the angel, but just because he couldn't see the angel doesn't mean that the angel wasn't there. Sometimes things are right in front of our nose, but we don't necessarily see them. We need to just look on another dimension. We need to look at all different aspects of a situation before we cast our judgments and start to hit and use violence. And I suppose what a message that is to the world today. Anyway, I know you didn't come here to hear me blab on. You came here to see these people sing behind me. So we've got 3 minutes left. And if I go any longer, I'm going to get into trouble. So 3 minutes I have left. Why don't we sing a song to end off? Because you love it. I know you do. We can all sing together. Don't לכלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא הוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה לפניו. You ready at home? Here we go. כל הזין מלך של מוניקה ואחרי קהילות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא הוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה לתפארה גדול עולם בשם מלך בטרם כל יצור נברא התנסה בחפצו כל הזין מלך של מוניקה ואחרי קהילות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא הווה ותפארה והוא היה והוא הווה ותפארה והוא היה והוא הווה ותפארה Before we go away, it is going to be this weekend, the 4th of July, I believe. So all of our American friends out there, we wish you happy Independence Day, happy 4th of July, etc. And to everybody else, we wish you a happy Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Have a beautiful time with your family, with your friends. Look after yourselves, and we will see you tomorrow night for Havdalah. And wherever you are, tune in after Shabbat, please, so that you can enjoy Havdalah too. Because we're going to post it, so you don't have to watch it at the time. You can watch it after. So without further ado, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.